Are you spending half an hour every day on Duolingo just to keep that green owl happy, or staring at Memrise, trying to memorize words one by one? Let me tell you a hard truth right off the bat. If you don't know how these apps actually affect your brain, you're basically wasting your time. People always ask me, come on, which one is better, Duolingo or Memrise? But that's the wrong question. The real question is, which one will actually get you speaking, and which one is just a game? Hey everyone, welcome back to SmartLingo. Today, no filter, we're dissecting these two language learning giants, so you know exactly where to put your time and energy. Let's dive straight in. First up, Duolingo. Look, Duolingo isn't just an app, it's basically a theme park for language learners. The developers sat down and asked themselves, how do we get people completely hooked? They used video game psychology, cheerful sound effects, cool animations, and most importantly, the streak system. If you miss a single day, that Duolingo owl looks at you like you just betrayed its trust. But what about its teaching method? Duolingo repeats a grammar pattern over and over until it sinks into your subconscious. For example, it'll make you translate the cat drinks milk or the dog reads a book 1,000 times. I mean, whoever says my dog is reading a book in real life? But the goal isn't teaching you the word dog. It's hardwiring the sentence pattern into your brain. Its strong point? It's insanely habit-forming and great for absolute beginners. Its weak point? The sentences are often artificial and bizarre, making them pretty useless in real-world conversations. Now let's talk about Memrise. Memrise has a completely different vibe. It skips the silly sentences and says, let me show you how people actually talk on the streets of London or New York. In Memrise, you won't find weird phrases. Instead, you learn real expressions and everyday slang. But the crown jewel of Memrise is a feature called Learn with Locals. Instead of hearing a squeaky, clean AI voice, you watch hundreds of short, real-life videos of native speakers on the street. Some talk fast, some use slang, some have thick accents just like in the real world. This builds your listening skills so you don't get lost when watching real movies. Now for the real magic. Which one locks words into your brain so you never forget them? Here, Memrise has a secret weapon called SRS, Spaced Repetition System. This system acts like a smart friend who knows exactly when you're about to forget a word. You learn a word today, Memrise tests you tomorrow, then 3 days later, then a week later, right at the exact second, it's fading from your mind. This pushes the vocabulary straight into your long-term memory. What about Duolingo? Duolingo has a review system too, but it's nowhere near as smart as Memrise. It follows a linear path and often forces you to review words you already know inside out. At this point, you might think, well, Memrise sounds way better. But hold on. There's one area where Duolingo absolutely crushes the competition: motivation and consistency. Let's be honest, most of us get lazy. As great as Memrise is, it can feel a bit repetitive after a month, and you might drop it. But Duolingo, with its weekly leagues, gold coins, and competing against other learners worldwide, gives you such a dopamine hit that even on your laziest days, you'll open it for 5 minutes. And those 5 minutes keep your habit alive. All right, guys, time for the final verdict. Which one should you actually download? Use Duolingo if you're an absolute beginner, struggle with motivation, and just want to build a daily habit to break the ice with a new language. Use Memrise if you're ready to take studying seriously, want to boost your listening, understand movies, and blow up your vocabulary. So what's the SmartLingo Golden Formula? Don't limit yourself to just one. The best strategy is to play on Duolingo for 5 minutes a day to keep your streak going and warm up your mind. Then hop over to Memrise for 10 minutes to pack your brain with real-life vocab and native accents. Combining the two is a total game changer. If you found this honest breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like to support the channel. Drop a comment down below. Are you Team Green Owl or Team Memrise? I read all the comments. Until next time, learn smart. Catch you later.